Hello everyone. In today's session, I'm going to discuss your new chapter, that is Congruency of Triangles. So here we are going to discuss various topics, and the topics are concept of congruency, congruency of line segments, congruency of angles, and congruency of triangles. What is congruence? The idea of a congruence. As you can see in this figure, the two geometric figures with exactly the same size and shape. Can you see these figures? The two geometrical figures, they are exactly same size and shape. That will be congruent. How will you represent if the two figures are congruent? This is the sign how we have to write these two sleeping lines. Can you see? This means the same size, means equality, and this line S means same shape, similarity. So overall, when two figures are congruent, this way you have to represent, yes, they are congruent. Then they may be congruent with segments. So if the two line segments are congruent, when they will be I'll explain it. Two segments are congruent if and only if they have same length. Can you see? Here we have two segments, one is AB and second is CD. Because of that, they have the same length, that means they will be congruent. And how will you write it? So AB segment is congruent. Can you see the sign? Yes, this is the way to write to represent the given segments. They are congruent to line segment CD. This means is congruent to. So that means AB line segment is congruent to segment CD. Then we have congruent angles. If the angles that have the same measure means value. So by using this example, we'll try to understand this. If measure of angle A means value of angle A, for an example, if I give this 70 degree and B is also 70 degree, that means they are equal in value, so they will be congruent. So this is the sign how to write they are congruent. Then congruency of triangles. Congruency triangles are triangles that have the same size and shape. This means that the corresponding sides are equal and the corresponding angles too. In the above diagram, can you see this? The corresponding sides are A and D. Can you see this? A and D corresponding? Yes. Then B and E, this one, and C and F. And the corresponding angles X to S, Y to T, Z to U. Then we have the criteria for congruency of triangles. So there are 4 rules to check whether they are the congruent triangles or not. SSS, that means side, side, side rule. SAS, side, angle, side rule. In short, you have to learn SSS, SAS, ASA, AAS, and one more rule we have, HRA or HLR, hypotenuse leg rule. So ASA means what? Angle, side, angle rule. Then angle, angle, side rule. And the last, hypotenuse right angle. HRA also, somewhere it used the term HRA or HLR. So let's learn each term. First rule, SSS, side, side, side rule. And what is that? Two triangles are congruent if all the 3 sides. Can you see this? SSS means what? The sides. Here, side. SSS means side, side, and side. Can you see 5 centimeter versus 5? 9 to 9, 7 it's to 7. So here all sides are equal. Can you see this? So yes, they will be congruent by using which rule? SSS. Now next we have SAS rule. SAS means what? S means what? Side. A means angle. Again S means side. So side, angle, side. So two matching side have equal length, or else you can say when two sides along with one angle is equal, they will be congruent. Can you see? This is side this is also side and including one angle inside. So this is what SAS, side, angle and side. So they will be congruent, the figure will be congruent by using SAS. Next we have ASA. A means what? Angle, side, angle. If two angles and the included side, can you see this? These are two angles and included one side of triangle are congruent. That means the figure will be congruent. So can you see this? Angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, and this AB side is included is equal to ED. So yes, the figure will be congruent by using ASA. Next we have AAS, means what? Angle, angle, side. If two angles and a non-included side, non-included, here side is not mentioned, here outside is mentioned, that is non-included side of one triangle are congruent to the angles, then the triangles are congruent. Angle, angle and one non-included side. So that will be congruent by using AAS. Next we have RHS, right angle hypotenuse triangle. Two right angle triangles are congruent if the hypotenuse and one matching side are equal in length. They also have 90-degree angle equal. R means right angle, so this is right angle. H means what? Hypotenuse. This is your hypotenuse, 10 mm. Included one side, so here we have 8, one of the side. So if such type of relation you find, that means the particular figure will be congruent by using RHS. Now this you have to keep it in mind. Somewhere if you find SSA and AAA, there is no such thing where you can implement the rule they will be congruent. No. So if three sides angles are equal, that is no postulate, means here you cannot implement any rule, they won't be congruent. Or SSA, so there is also no such thing that we can postulate, is no postulate for SSA, they won't be congruent. Clear? Now in short, SSS means what? Side, side, side. Here you can see all the sides are equal, yes, they will be congruent. SAS, when two sides included one angle, two sides included one angle, they will be congruent. Angle, side, angle, two angles included one side, and right angle hypotenuse side, yes, and one side are respectively equal, they will be congruent. Clear? Thank you. Further we will discuss in live session.